Okay, Michelle. Well, last time we met, we had talked about some ideas for SEO. You really wanted to kind of understand a little bit more about how SEO works and how you can get your website to appear better on search terms that your company is looking to try to attract new business. Some of the searches that we did on different search platforms like Google, Yahoo, and Bing were roofing contractors, siding contractors, windows, and gutters. So when we looked at a Google search and did roofing contractors, we found that you weren't being found on the first page, but your listing was actually back on the third page or like the 25th spot. One thing that we did notice was siding contractors, you actually appeared very well. So when we look at how SEO works, we want to try to adjust a program to make sure that we're meeting the needs of each key term in each target area that you're trying to reach. So St. Cloud, Sartell, Sauk Rapids and the surrounding areas. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did to kind of get a snapshot of what your website needs, I ran SEO analysis as a tool that we use. Really goes through and talks about the different criteria that the search engines look for to help pull up your website. Are the key terms there? How many times are you indexed? Is there any articles or blogs? The different, key points that they look to try to pull you up higher. So when we looked, what we've seen is that your website has scored 28 out of 100. So definitely a lot of room for improvement. When we looked at your main key terms, I do see that siding installation and siding contractors are your key terms. And from that, we actually did see that you appeared very well on Google from those terms. But as you can see that, roofing, siding, or the windows and gutters are not included in those key terms. So definitely some areas that we want to improve on. Along with the fact that your Google rating is about 2 out of 10. Now, most small to medium-sized businesses is between 2 and 4, so this is pretty typical of what we see. Google ranks themselves a 10 out of 10. Dexknows.com, that comes up on a lot of the searches that you do, is ranked out of an 8 out of 10. So what our goal will be is to work on those key terms and really move you up so that we're seeing you in that 5 to 6 range. So it'd be great to review this next year so I can really show you how the SEO has improved your site. One thing is that there's a bunch of different companies that sell SEO. Why work with us versus somebody local, the website guy that's already running your website? And really it comes down to, we work with a company called Boostability. So I'm not doing the SEO, we're not hiring a bunch of people sitting around in cubicles here locally, but work with a company that nationally does SEO. They're ranked 17 out of the entire nation of SEO companies. So SEO is all they do, and they do it very well. Do you know a lot about the competition or looked into a lot of different SEO companies?
We've had some different people come out and talk to us about it, and certainly offer some quotes and insight, but we just can't seem to want to pay for it. That's what it comes down to. They're asking quite a bit for the SEO.
Okay. Did you get any quotes on hourly rates or an overall total?
No, I didn't get it broken down by hourly.
Okay. Well, we find that most SEO companies charge between $50 and $80 an hour. Boostability really comes down to about $40 per hour. So we're very competitive in our hourly rate. What they're really doing is personalizing a program for you. They're not going to put together this cookie cutter program that they do for everybody in the area, but really going to address your needs, write customized blogs and articles for you to help your site. What's great is they do on-site and off-site. So when you talk about maybe the web guy being able to do it, he really can only adjust the on-site, those key terms, but most of the time will not do the off-site, that article, blog writing, and really can just take up a lot of somebody's time to put all those out there. Wouldn't you agree?
Right, yeah.
Good. And some of the other things I found with some of the other competition is that they set up proxy sites. Instead of actually working on your website, they put up a separate URL. What that does is gives you that boost in your search results, but you never own any of the work that they do. So when you stop paying for them, all that investment is gone. So we really focus on a long-term investment for your website. So when it comes to that cost, it's not just something that you have to continually continue to pay for that correction to those key terms, but really focus on an individual key terms and improving your website altogether.
And it stays with me even if I change my website or do anything different.
So if you change the content on your website, we would definitely want to make sure that the web designer is not adjusting those key terms that we corrected. And as long as you keep the website domain name the same, all that link building and article blogs would remain with you.
Okay.
Different thing also that our company does versus our competitors is we're really transparent, show a lot of different tracking. So what we focus in on is exactly what key terms you want, what your current position is. After this month, we worked on it for 10 hours, where your current ranking is now. And so month after month, you get to track the progress. And sometimes it's hard when you're investing this to know what is it really doing. You know, can I really see results? Was this a good investment? And here we lay it out for you month by month and really break it down to show how we've helped. So based on, you know, the key terms that we've discussed in the localization, you said that your budget wasn't really that expansive to invest in this. So I've really put together a program that bundles everything that you currently do with us, includes some SEO to get you started on maybe a smaller package. So what that would include is working on maybe 2 to 4 key terms for now. So looking at citing roofing contractors in St. Cloud, Sartell, and Sauk Rapids, maybe to begin, so that we can, in the long term, continue to work on year over year those different key terms that you'd like. So recommendations basically put on your budget, the timeline, and the different key terms. How does that sound?
How much are you talking?
Well, overall, we're only looking at a 20% increase on your total monthly budget.
Okay.
Great.
Good.
Well, here's the contract side.
All right.